We will never, ever talk about Barack Obama. Okay. Now, there may be many of, there'll be many of speeches out there that people caught in him saying, words, and you run them backwards. The yes we can, and they say, thank you Satan and all that other kind of stuff. But I really don't think that that's the topic that we be touching on. It's kind of like a game of chess. You got the kings on each side, and before the game can get won, you got to battle through all the little men. You know what I'm saying? You can't just come straight at the king's neck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling him a king. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying we're not going to touch on that topic. You know what I'm saying? Until you see, Christians being, flat out just murdered, right here in America, then I think that's probably about the time that we should, probably start jumping on, hate speeches and finding out, is he really saying things behind his message and all that other stuff. But as of now, right now, it's kind of like the hip-hop industry is like really blowing up to us. That's what they want us to see now. They want us to see that. They want us to see the CNN. You know what I'm saying? They want it to be in our videos and in our music every day. So let's stick to these topics, to the things that we already touch in on a daily basis anyway. So what we can first start talking about is we know that the rappers are in the wrong for doing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? As far as they're in the wrong, personally, for their own fact of using satanic symbols to represent them. But the people who are also in the wrong are the people who are promoting them. The managers, Def Jam, Universal Records, Columbia Records. We can never not say that these people don't have anything to do with it, because these are the people that are asking, the rappers, to get down on their page. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. A rapper, they don't just go into the studio and say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And, they say, oh, you got a good idea, but you know what? We're going to take that, and we want you to do this, and we want you to do that. There's just a big, very, 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 very big important part of that, what they want these rappers to do, and all the artists, that work for, bigger corporations and stuff like that. They make you feel like if you ain't getting down, you ain't nobody. And that is not the truth, you know what I'm saying? Because even rappers like Lupe Fiasco out there, I believe that, even if Lupe Fiasco wasn't a rapper, even if he was a rapper, he was just an underground rapper, I think that, he had more to stand for than the actual industry has to stand for. Like, I believe Lupe Fiasco is pretty much like one of the few who I would call a survivor, because of the fact that he's actually made it to the game, and he's very well getting his strong point out there. So his message is definitely contacting those individuals who understand, exactly what's going on here. Okay. But what I would say about Jay-Z and Lupe Fiasco together, they both have a way of representation. Now, the representation from Jay-Z, pretty much what he wants people to think, to so-called think, as they call him on his live interview, he wants people to think, because he's a comedian, remember, he's not a comedian. And I don't think it's anything funny about leading people on to thinking that you got some type of connection with the devil or the devil's people. Like, I mean, to be straight up with you, like, I like Jay-Z's music, you know what I'm saying? Being though it's not his music, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if he is worshiping the devil and everything, then nothing's coming from him. But, because I like music, and all music was created by God, and I still got a respect for music. Now, what he's choosing to use it for, that's his own destiny. Wherever he decides he wants to take himself, hey, cool, great for you, Jay. You know what I'm saying? But as Lupe Fiasco, I believe that Lupe Fiasco has a better understanding of what life is about. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he may fool around, other individuals in the hip-hop industry who may not look down on him because of the fact that he has not been in touch with a secret organization or a secret group or, you know, a little fraternity or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Because he and I know, and millions of other people out there, we know exactly what that's about, and we know where it comes from, you know what I'm saying? And we know what time it is. Most importantly, we know what time it is. So, if anything, if any time it is right now, it's time that they're telling us, hey, you know what? We're going to start taking off the blindfolds to the people so y'all can see exactly what it is that we're doing. But, you know, when the people say, you know, hey, I don't want to be bugged, I don't want to be bothered, I'd rather just continue living life the way that I thought it was, and, you know, these things can't happen, this is my country, we live in the most powerful country in America, in the world, why would our U.S. government do this to us, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, why would the U.S. government even allow tapes to be played about how they dropped the 9/11? I mean, there's a lot of things that they're doing, and they purposely want it to be a debate on if it's true or if it's not true. Now, let me tell you one thing right there. That is reverse psychology. Anything that the government shows you that you think that you ain't supposed to say, you better believe it. If anything that you hear that's coming out of another mouth, hey, you might got to check your sources on that. But I can guarantee you, they would never allow anything to be said about them that isn't true. And that's a definite. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact is, we got millions and millions of people out here right now screaming, oh, George Bush. But then why we still got the whole army looking for bin Laden? Does that make sense? It don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So is it something that our army knows that we don't know, or are they completely manipulated before we are? And if they can manipulate our army, a strong base, you know what I'm saying? You know, hey, we are force, we are the one, you know what I'm saying? If they can manipulate our army, which is supposed to be so-called soldiers, by the way, I'm the soldier, just to let you know what I'm saying? Then they'll definitely manipulate the rest of the civilization here and the population of America. And once we go down and we crumble before the world's eyes, you better believe China's going down. You better believe all these other countries these fake-ass wars. That's right, rumors of wars. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't a war. All this is just a pre-stage for the actual event. Now, we're telling everybody to stay tuned, me and others, you know, because it's going down, you know what I'm saying? I have no idea what's going to happen in the year 2012 and all these other, you know, they got prophecies out there. They also got astrologers saying, you know, they got these other things predicted. And there's also been rumors, you can't quote this from my mouth, but there's also been rumors that the government was going to start a martial law, and they were going to start implanting the RFID chips in the year 2012. Now, if that is to come, and they do have this plan, I definitely know Jesus Christ is coming back before then. And I could say so long to them suckers that never wanted to believe a day of this in their life. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, thank God for people like me, and thank God for people like you, for the ones who are going to get up and are going to go out there and they're going to touch the next fellow or individual and say, look, man, all right, I know you may not be comfortable with what you know so far, you know, but let me tell you how it will take effect in your life. And we got to get these people to start understanding that they ain't just doing this for the rappers and the artists in the industry. They're doing this because they know we're watching. That's what they want us to do. They want us to follow everything that they do. I remember when 1995 came out, and I was watching movies on TV all day long, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I flip through the channel now, it's hard to even catch a movie because everybody wants something real. Okay? Now, if everybody wants something real, let's talk real here. Let's be real live. Let's be real live. Let's say, okay. Now, I just stumbled across this page or whatever, and he looks like he's talking about something, but you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about something real. Something real, and it's really going down. And if you don't understand, you know, make your comments or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, this is definitely not a topic that you can disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Okay, if you want to disrespect me, hey, fine. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bury me on the cross with Jesus, but it don't really matter. But all I'm going to do is leave you the evidence and the websites. I'm leaving all this other stuff behind, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, you know what? you can check it. Now, there was a way that Jesus could have told those people that, you know what I'm saying, I got a way to prove to you that I'm the Son of God. They should have at least said, okay, prove it to me. When he walked on water, they called him crazy. When he rose Lazarus from the dead, they called him crazy. Now, I'll show you the information. You can't call me crazy because it's on the bottom of the page. It's on the bottom of the page. And you look down there, look into my favorites, you see all what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And I saved these favorites just for y'all. Just for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you got an IQ of 70, okay, you can just go to Facebook or something. You don't need to be watching this YouTube. But if you can understand a little bit of what I'm saying, look down that page right there. And it'll take you a long way. It'll take you a long way. But stay tuned because I got some more videos that I'm going to be posting. And, you know, this is just one more day that I'm living in the making to try to make this happen. You know what I'm saying? This is the soldier. One love.